John Boy and Olivia be able to forgive Grandpa Zeb for selling their horse to Kurt Willard tonight at 6 p.m. on the Waltons? Find out later. But first, here's the Thamesmen.
Ta-da! We're getting better at that.
Timing is everything. It's like the secret of, I don't know, something.
Not what do they say? Do you know what the art of comedy is? Timing. How are you, my friend?
Moo. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Why did you moo?
Do you remember Knock Knock?
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Oh, interrupting moo. I do. Yeah. How are things on your side?
I'm good. I've just been to Vegas. I'm back from Vegas. I was at an Imagine Dragon. Oh, by the way, I'm George. I'm in Los Angeles.
And I'm Alex, and I'm in San Francisco, and I could tell you've been in Vegas. Do you know why?
Because
You've lost the shirt off your back.
I have no shirt left. I didn't gamble a single cent, penny.
Stand gambling. I can't stand it.
You just gamble your life going to Vegas. You know?
Just what's the point of I know people love gambling. I get it. Well, I don't get it. I work for that money.
Yeah, but I don't mind a little flutter on the ponies down at the point to point. You know.
But point to point is different. We're half cut to the wind, and the old nag's just off to the glue farm. But and it's only going to be 50 cents. But flying to Vegas to
I didn't
to
fly,
lose
I drove.
money.
I drove. Anyway, I was there to go and see the Imagine Dragons, and they were at the Dolby Live Theatre, and it was unfreaking believable. I could maybe drop in some pictures or something right here, maybe something like that. And this was so the Dolby Live Theatre is, the theatrical atmos, but for live sound. And so it's full surround. It's like there's more speakers than you can shake a stick at. Like there's a whole PA on the ceiling, on the sides, behind you, and then they had like LED walls and smoke and confetti, and oh my god, it was amazing, amazing. So
brilliant. Well, I've been I've got a 10-year-old, and he does basketball, and the coach has got COVID, so I had to step in and be coach.
And how did that go?
Photograph behind. I don't play basketball. I don't know any of the rules. I don't know any of the names. And I had 11 kids all looking at me, calling me coach. And so coach. I got them. I didn't know what to do. Know what to do. So I got them playing, and I was shouting things like,
throw it.
The way to win, the way to win offense is by playing good defense. and then I really picked up a word, and once I got this word, I was sorted. I really was sorted. Hustle, 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 hustle. And that's all I shouted, hustle. And then on the way out, seriously, I didn't know what to do. Some guy comes over with a piece of paper and he slaps me on the back. He goes, "All right, coach, we'll see you at 8:30 tomorrow for the game in Fairfax." He's walked out. I've got to take my team to Fairfax tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing.
Do you know where Fairfax is?
I do, just up the road. But I've got to be there at 8:30 tomorrow. And I mean, seriously.
So this is a real team
come
again.
up to me and he comes up to me and goes, "Can I be point guard?" And it was like, yeah.
Sure.
What the fuck is a point guard?
I don't know. I'm English.
No, exactly. Exactly. So anyway, that's what I'm doing tomorrow.
Well, good luck with that. Let us know how you get on, And
I don't even know how many people are meant to be in the team. After this, I'm going to watch YouTube videos.
I'd do a bit of Googling if I was you.
I got cones. I got cones out, put cones and made them run around cones for about 20
that's a good idea. Yeah, press-ups is always good,
They're 10. They can't do press-ups. They just go around cones.
Bad time.
Anyway, hustle.
Anyway, what are we here for? Why are we here?
Ladies and gentlemen,
yes,
we are here for the great northern cold state, the apartment above us.
The apartment above us who has to put up with the crack house below.
Yes.
And yeah, exactly. But they're cold in temperature, but warm of heart.
Absolutely. You know what we're talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about Canada Week. Welcome, Canada Week.
We want trumpets.
Well, we should get elk horns or something.
Elk horns. Do you think so? Is that what they play?
I don't know.
Don't think
I've got no idea. I've been to Canada.
We'll find out in Canada Week 2.
Ah, absolutely. Yeah, so Canada Week 1 was an absolute success. So what we're going to do 5 tracks over 5 days. It's a smorgasbord of Canadian music, and this has been put together by one of our subscribers, Brian Roy. So thank you very much, Brian, working with Chris, putting this together. And this is done by a bona fide Canadian.
Because we did do a first week of Canada Week, which we thought was brilliant and authentic, but I think we chose some tracks that were maybe not as ideal as people would hope for, and so we're having another go with a true Canadian to help us out, and let's see where we go. Let's increase our knowledge on Canada.
So if you want to subscribe, you're going to get 5 days sequentially in a row. Join us on this journey of Brian, and I tell you, these are not our tracks. I've not heard any of them. The email is down below there. If you want to get a curated week, feel free to go. But I think we should just go headfirst into the old Canadian
Tundra.
Headfirst. Tundra, isn't that a good word?
Tundra, yeah, exactly. It's awesome. Yeah,
if a woman has tundra in England, it's...
I think you want to know that answer.
You don't want to know her, or maybe you do want to know her, because she's probably good at the farm.
You can't. The basketball's gone completely to your head. You lost your mind, sir.
Wouldn't you want a lady with good tundra?
I'm not going to answer that question.
You've never had a lady.
Oh, easy, tiger.
Right. What's the first?
On that happy note.
What's the first track we're doing?
Oh, well, I think this is going back in time, and we've got notes and everything. So as people will see from the title, this is Lighthouse, and it's a maple music junket in the Massey Hall, recorded in March 10th, 1972, One Fine Morning. Now, apparently, the track's One Fine Morning. Apparently, this is a bit of a rare bit of video, because it has a little bit of a preamble. Should we read the notes first? Do you think that's a good idea?
Yes, can you do the notes? Because I'll only put on my butcher's coat and cut it up.
I think you'll just reshuffle them in an interesting order, sir.
Well, shall I try reading them then?
Well, if you want, and then, why not?
All right.
Yeah.
Lighthouse is a Canadian rock band formed in 1968 there in Toronto, Ontario. 68. By vocalist drummer Skip Propop and a keyboardist Paul Hoffert, whose repertoire included elements of rock music, jazz, classical music, and swing, and featured horns and string instruments and the all-time favourite, the vibraphone. They won the Juno Award for the Best Canadian Group of the Year in 72, 73, and 74. One of the most popular by Lighthouse is One Fine Morning, released in 71 from the album of the same name. One Fine Morning was written by Skip. The song is about walking into a realization that the love that is shared between two lovers is finally right. They know that they love each other and the universe is smiling on them. As long as they love each other, they can truly live their dreams. They can travel anywhere and make the whole planet their own. And when he's apart from her, he'll see her face, smile, and hear her voice. The song is an anthem to what love shared between two people can do, as it opens doors to a higher level of existence.
Beautifully read, sir. You've been practicing, haven't you? That was very good. I
thought that was rather good as well. Yeah, I think that's just good notes by Brian.
Yeah, well written, nicely spaced, well written, perfectly paced. Good stuff.
Absolutely. Brian's a bit of a softie, huh?
Exactly, a bit of love. Yeah. So should we check it out then? Should we see what this is about?
Okay, so this song is what?
It's One Fine Morning, as you said multiple times, and it's the band Lighthouse. But there's apparently a bit of a preamble from the what's his name? Skip Prokop. So,
all right, let's do it. I think I've got the right video lined up. Lighthouse Maple Music Junket, Massey Hall.
That's the one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Are you ready?
All right. 1972. 3, 2, 1. Boom.
I have a bad reputation for being outspoken. I'm always getting into one hassle or another with people, right? And so here we go again. I'm going to get in a big hassle over this. But this is what I feel. I think that, as I said before, it's a great opportunity. There's been a lot of work put into it. They bring all the
God,
press
he
over
looks
here.
like you.
And then, as usual, I don't
like
know what
looking
it
at
is
your mother.
about when things are done in this country, but as usual, something screws up, you know, and it really bugs me as a Canadian. And the thing that I think is wrong with the whole thing is the fact that it's a rip-off right across the board for everybody. And I'm really bugged about it, man. I really mean I'm really upset, very upset. I just wish that someone from the committee for this whole thing had have come and asked at least one rock musician how long they figure it takes them to get off in a 30-minute set. I've never played a 30-minute set in my life. So seeing as we only got 30 minutes, we're just gonna not talk from here on out. You know the material.
Keep it happening, keep that feeling. Come on, everybody!
The old 16 track.
This is your song! One fine morning, girl, I wake up, wipe the sleep from my eyes, go outside and feel the sunshine. Then I know I realize that as long as you love me, you're mine. And on that morning when I wake up, I see your face inside a cloud. See your smile inside a window. Hear your voice inside a crowd. Calling, come with me, baby, and we'll fly. Yeah, we'll fly. Yeah, we'll fly. And on that morning when I wake up, we'll go outside and live our dream. I'll buy a candy state of stardust, and little dolls dressed up in movies, yeah. And everywhere we go we'll laugh and sing. I kiss you morning, noon, and night. And all the universe will smile on us, 'cause they know that our love is fine. Yeah, we'll fly. Yeah, we'll fly.
Like the whole.
Yeah, we'll fly. Yeah, we'll fly to the east. We'll fly to the west. You know that you can't call our
Oh,
own.
look at the conduct
is a surprise. That is a surprise right there.
That was a real surprise. Those cats can play.
Oh, that was like proper 70s jamming. Like, yeah, they were cool as hell.
Well, I mean, first of all, really, really nice song. I don't know if I heard it before. I don't know if I have heard it before or not. Anyway,
I think I have.
You have?
I
No?
don't think I have. Not that I know of. No.
But so Canadian. It's like everything's so happy and it's a beautiful morning and everyone's clapping and it was great. But they're actually, I mean, the keyboard player was amazing. Then
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard the guitarist afterwards.
Yeah.
Absolutely on fire. The horn section was great, and they had a string section, and it's just
Was it
great.
reminiscent of like those early Chicago tracks we did? You know, that was that 70s sound of horns and a bit of funk, a bit of soul, a bit of rock. It was all blended into like these sort of deep layered packages of the time. You know, it was a really interesting era for music because it was sort of post 60s, edgy, punky, late 70s sort of thing. You know, there was a smoothness to it, I think.
But if you were doing a kitsch kind of rip-off of the 70s, you couldn't have done a better job. The graphics they put in there.
Yeah,
you
the
know,
graphics was so like it was
absolutely
perfect.
If I was doing a mock 70s now, I would put those graphics in. They were absolutely brilliant.
Oh, but they're original, so they were real 70s graphics.
I know, and the crowd, even the crowd were just like up there, just having a good time as well.
I mean, that crowd went wild. That was amazing. Like everyone in the balconies was up on their feet and clapping. I mean, they must have been huge at the time. I might have been huge now, maybe. I don't know.
Absolutely timeless, really timeless. Because that could come on now, and I'll be really happy to hear that track.
Yeah, exactly.
I actually really want to hear the studio version now.
That would be interesting.
Yeah,
that would be interesting. Yeah, exactly. Like a really blinding recording of a studio version of that would be.
And what was buggering the long-haired ginger guy? What was his bug?
I think the fact that he's a rock band and he's only given 30 minutes to do his performance,
and that bugged him out.
Yeah, that bugged him out. That really bugged him because, like, you know, he's a rock band. He's got to do like 45 at least.
And people with ginger hair, should they have long hair?
Easy, Tiger.
Ranga.
No rangas here.
No rangatangas.
No rangatangas.
No, honest question. Really honest question.
No, it's never.
No, it's not an honest question. Should people with ginger hair have long hair? No.
I think they look really good. I think they look lovely. I think they really do. Yeah, I think it's a good look. Yeah,
yeah, I like it as well.
You do like it too.
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Good,
I think it's wonderful.
It covers up the pale skin. I did not say that.
But everyone's pale up and kind of, oh my God, I don't want to. I don't want to. This is not the way to start Canada Week. We go off and we call everyone in Canada pale.
No, not at all. Not at all. No, not at all. No, it's just the sun doesn't shine as often, and that's fine, you know?
George, no, I'm trying to get us out of it by saying they're not pale.
No, they're not. No, they're very, very dark.
And ginger.
No, they were just like, look, okay, can we agree that it's very, it's a wide range?
Yes.
They have all hair types, all skin types, all types of all types.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's perfect.
And everything
exactly how it should be. Yeah.
Everything is wonderful.
Everything is wonderful, and we don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
No. All right. Well, and on that note, we've managed to insult the whole of Canada. I do apologise.
We're only just starting. This is day one.
I know. It's only going to get worse. It's day one.
It could get better. It couldn't get worse, I don't think. Could it?
Brian did all that work.
And then we blew
it up on the first track. Sorry, Brian. Sorry, Canada.
Sorry,
all right. Tune in tomorrow as we have a go at the Italians, the French, and the Germans.
we don't pick. We don't care. Anyway, it's fine. Yeah. They're all rude about us. So what's it matter? You know?
Absolutely. All right. No, absolutely brilliant track. Loved it. Loved it to the point that I'm going to go off and try and dig out the album version and listen, because the musicianship was absolutely top notch. And you know, I know that the guy was bugged. He only had half an hour or whatever, but you know, he did a good job.
They wouldn't be able to get in like a 20-minute drum solo if you've only got 30 minutes. You know,
that's what he's pissed about, because
he can't get his drum solo.
And do you know why drummer? This is absolutely goddamn the truth. Do you know why on albums? This is absolutely true. Do you know on albums why the drummer always fights to get his drum solo in?
What is that?
This is true.
Okay.
Royalties, because it's their track they've written. They're on the credits as a songwriter.
That's where they get the money from, is it?
Yes. And drummers, they need the cash. Because
pay for
they
all the
don't write
skins.
many songs.
Yeah.
Here's a new one I wrote. This one's a love track. No, speaking of Rick, and Rick fights like buggery on live albums to get a drum solo in because royalties.
That's where they get the money. Okay, well, that's fair enough. Yeah. Is it? Yeah. All right.
All right. Well, there you go. A bit of knowledge. All right. Well, see you on day 2 of Canada Week.
What will we have then? Who knows? We'll probably blow it anyway. All right.
You've blown it already. All right.
Yeah.
Ciao.
See you on the flip side.
Sorry, gingers.